And I'm Sergey, and we are the Tabletop Warlords. And once again, we find ourselves playing a game of Beyond the Gates of Antares, the best war game there ever was. Right off the rip, you may have noticed that there's more of our face to enjoy.
And yes, finally, vaccination has kicked in, and now me and Sergey can basically open mouth kiss if we really so chose.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna do it. Today we're gonna be continuing down the path of visiting some just nice old-fashioned match scenarios, but aiming for match-ups between forces that don't happen very often on the channel.
In that vein, this is going to be a bit of a redemption match for me because I will be playing the Concord against
the Freeborn once again.
The last time I played the Concord, it did not go well.
I shat all over you.
Yeah, that's the truth. I was playing a weird experimental list and it just didn't work at all. This time I'm playing something a little bit more normal and I'm going to try to redeem myself for the C3.
You are kind of playing the Concord Classic though. It's very true. And the Freeborn, I'm once again bringing a list that is just, hopefully gonna rain horrible hell down upon you.
Yeah, your list strategy is just guys with guns, guys with guns, guys with guns.
That's what the Freeborn do best.
Yeah.
Now, the fight before was more of like a basic matched fight, but we're gonna do a little bit more narrative, a little bit more objective based in scenario 4. Hold the line!
Hold the line!
Hold the line!
I will be defending as the Honorable Concord.
And I will be raiding and attacking as the, just as Honorable Freeborn. It just depends on what side you're on.
Honorable Freeborn. As a bit of a refresher, Hold the Line is a match scenario, but is an attack-defense scenario. I will be defending 3 points that I am counted as controlling at the beginning of the match. Kevin has to get across the field and be the only person within a couple inches of those objectives to spin them in his favor. He wins if he gets 2 objectives, he ties if he gets 1, and he loses if he gets none.
But most likely I'm going to get all 3 points, in which case it'll be a blowout, and I'm pretty sure the scenario ends immediately. The only other stipulations with Hold the Line is my entire force doesn't deploy. I arrive on the first turn with a run or an advance order, and then half of Sergey's defenders are already on the field with the option of having an ambush order right off the get, and the rest of his force arrives on turn 1 as well. But the best part is that after deployment and before anybody goes, the attackers get the old sonic attack. So we're gonna see if that really messes up the defenders right off the get. But before we get the table out today and show you the beautiful battlefield that we have set up, you should help us feed the algorithm that controls our very existence by supporting the channel with a simple like to this video, a comment below, share it with someone that you might think might enjoy our content. And if you enjoy our content and haven't subscribed yet, you should absolutely subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you.
If you want to support this channel even further, there is an affiliate link right beneath this video. It'll take you to the Warlord store and you can purchase any of the awesome models that we're using today for yourself and it'll give us a small commission.
But if you want to support the channel in the best way pan-humanly possible, you should consider joining our Patreon campaign. The pledges from our patrons are the lifeblood of the studio and help me and Sergey get one step closer every day to the goal of having this be our 100% focus at entertaining you guys as much as we humanly can.
And this is my Concord scouting force. I have dubbed this list Defense Force Alpha. In any 500-point Concord force, you must have 3 tactical choices. You may have up to 4. You may have up to 1 support choice, 0 strategic choices, and up to 1 auxiliary choice. In this force, I have taken a fairly normal Concord force. My tactical choices are filled out with 3 Concord C3 strike squads. They each are 112 points base, but I've given all of them a 3-point upgrade to give them a plasma lance, a 10-point upgrade to give them spotter drones, and I've given only 2 of them a 5-point upgrade to give their leader sling net ammo. My support choice is filled out by, you guessed it, a Concord C3 support team. They have an X launcher for free, a spotter drone for 10 points, net ammo for 5 points, and that is all. Just kidding, they also have a battlefield for 20 points, making them really, really defensible. Adding to the defense even further in this list, I have a Medi-Probe Shard. They are 40 points, but damn if they are not worth a hell of a lot more. This entire force is 500 points even, and it is represented by 5 order dice.
And here we have my Freeborn 500-point scouting force. I am dubbing this the Outpost Raiders. Now in all Freeborn lists, you have to have 3 tactical choices, but you can have up to 5 total. You can have up to 2 support choices, no strategic, and up to a single auxiliary. Now in my force in particular, I have filled in the tactical requirements by taking 4 Damari squads. Now these are 97 points base, but in each squad, I have spent a single point to give the leader a plasma carbine. In the sense of my Freeborn leading the entire attack, his plasma carbine is an incredibly large plasma pistol and counts as such. And then each unit also receives sling net ammo for the Micro X launcher at 5 points, meaning that all 4 of those are 103 points each, 412 points total. To finish out the force, I have taken 2 support choices in the form of 2 Freeborn support teams. That is 34 points base. I have upgraded each to have net ammunition for 5 points, and I'm pulling scramble ammunition out of my pocket today for 5 points as well, meaning each of those are 44 points each, and the entire force is then 500 points exactly, represented by 6 order dice. And here we have our battlefield today, taking place on the frontier world of Tangal. Now, right off the gate, you can see that this is kind of a weird looking board. Hold the Line is a very specific scenario as far as how you have the terrain set up. And so this is gonna be some of the least amount of terrain that we ever do. Now, right off the get, the 3 points that Sergey described when describing the scenario are going to be these 3 areas defended by the barriers. Now, these barriers are not gonna be kinetic barriers, even though they look like them. They're just gonna be normal obstacles. So they'll provide 2 res for Sergey if he's occupying them, but it'll be like light area terrain and do a -2 if you're shooting over them. And then Sergey was able to add a few things at the end that are up against his side. Mostly they don't count for anything. Sergey just wanted to have one little spot of tall grass. Now that does not count as difficult nor light area terrain. It does provide +1 res when you're within it. Now in the center of the field, Sergey as the attacker was able to place whatever kind of terrain he wanted, and he had a specific theme. He had nothing that blocks line of sight, so it's 2 instances of broken ground, which is just difficult ground, no res, no penalties for shooting over it. And in the center, he wanted to be real mean, so he put a swamp. Now the swamp is so heinous, I'm not even gonna describe the rules. Just know that I can shoot over it and he can shoot over it with no penalty, but it is like impossible to get through, so we're not even gonna worry about it. Now as the defender, I was able to add just a few pieces of terrain to my edge specifically. I decided to go with 2 pieces of light forest, which is +2 res, -2 if you're shooting through it, which will probably never happen in this one, and it is difficult ground. And then I wanted to have in the center here, one spot where I had a little bit in the way of barriers. It's so I can have a little pocket to potentially have some intervening terrain between me and his wall of fire as I arrive. Now, as far as the deployment, you can see Sergey was the only one that deployed in this one, and it's half his force. So he has 3 units, 2 Concord strike troops have been situated inside these barriers. It looks like his commander is in this squad, so this squad is one of them that does not have the sling net ammo. And then he has his X-Launcher team, like I said earlier, nestled snugly in the high grass. So he has a commanding view of the field. Sergey, are you gonna have any of your units start in ambush?
Yeah, I am going to have the X-Launcher team only start in ambush.
Okay, so that makes sense. So the X-Launcher is an Overwatch, ready to see when the Freeborn make themselves available. Before we get battling, a sonic attack occurs! I must roll a d10 for every unit present on the battlefield. On a 1 to 3, nothing happens. On a 4 to 6, they take a single pin. On a 7 to 9, they take D3 pins and go down. On a 10, they are given D3 pins, suffer D6 strike value 3 hits,
Ooh-wee.
and go down.
That's brutal.
Let's see what happens to the Concord.
Okay.
First unit. 8. Yes!
Oh no.
D3 pins and they go down.
That's awful. Okay.
Next unit.
Okay,
Nothing.
Thank goodness. This
The
is the one
X-Launcher
that's
team.
most important.
Oh!
Oh no!
That's exactly what happened to me, remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
This is exactly the same thing.
That's karmic retribution for the last time. Okay, you need to make more rolls.
Whoop. So only 1 pin
Okay,
for
that's
these guys.
good.
That's not bad at all. And they
go down.
Go down.
Yeah.
Oh crap, that's terrible, dude.
Yeah, so I'm in a pretty taco position, but it's okay. It's turn 1, and Concord aren't that amazing at extreme range anyway, so it's not too much time wasted.
Now the real big one. This is D3 pins went down and D6 strike value 3 hits.
Strike value 3 hits?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So 1. Okay.
1 pin, okay.
So only 1 pin. Now we have to
3
test.
hits.
It's strike value 3, and I think that they're only have. It's not considered overhead, so they're at
so they're
7s.
res 7.
Yeah.
That's not great.
It is implied that the sonic attack is overhead, but it doesn't really say that it uses the same rules for an overhead attack.
So we're going to just assume that my res is 8 because of the terrain I'm in and having 7 armor for hyperlight, down to 5s because of the strike value 3. One of the strikes will be on the gun, which is armor 10 up to 11. Oh, the gun is dead.
Oh my god.
He's fine, and he's dead. So, my entire squad is now just one lonely guy with a plasma pistol.
My god.
And we're gonna go ahead and roll their command check, and they are gone, I think, right? Because they're command, what, 8?
Can they be killed that way?
Oh wait, no, they're command 8 down to 7, so they're actually fine. But yeah, they're messed up. All right, it's time to put away the big guns and take out the binoculars.
Yeah.
I am. This is now my lone weapons team guy. The kicker is though, he does have a spotter drone and he does have a plasma pistol.
Yeah.
So he's still throwing out strike value 2 fairly accurate shots.
Yeah.
And he has strike value 2 in melee. So I'm gonna call this man Akimbo, the Pistolier.
Well, going into turn 1, the Concord already have 2 on the field down, and the Freeborn are coming in full force with 6 order dice.
You don't even know. I have you right where I want you.
Yeah.
Oh. So on a scale of situations that are not great, this is all the way on the not great end.
Yeah, so I guess for my first turn, I'll just simply bring on a squad of Damari.
I'm assuming. Are you gonna ambush or not ambush? Advance? Or?
I'll advance so I can shoot because there's only 1 unit on the field, so I'll try to give you a pin.
Yep. Don't be alarmed if you see raindrops hitting the field. Those are my tears leaking out over the camera.
So my Damari squad is just gonna basically, just be a wall of infantry as they are opt to do.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're firing at the unpinned, undown unit.
Correct. They are currently 32 and a half inches away, so I'll be at extreme range. Overhead is always first, so I will aim the space pineapple at the centermost dude, and I'm at extreme range, which is -2, and it's always -2 for overhead, so I'm only gonna hit on a 1.
Nope.
Well. Oh my. What is this? I feel like Rick Priestley is alone somewhere in a room, just like lighting candles for Kevin. So 2 pins from the sling net right off the get. Now I still have 4 guys with mag guns that can also shoot. The plasma pistol is just out of range. My 4 normal Damari have their accuracy of 5 brought down to 3 because of the extreme range. All right, I hit once with a 1.
You can hit the spotter.
I'm honestly just gonna hit the spotter.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill the spotter.
That's like, yeah.
Because that makes the
right
unit
thing
a
to
lot
do.
less effective. And I really do want to kill people, but I've already put 2 pins. I'm not gonna try to be
My
greedy.
side is starting to look like a Metalocalypse.
Yes.
It's just like...
Everybody's getting murdered. Who'da thunk it?
It's more Freeborn.
Who'da thunk it? Okay, it's gonna be the same order, basically. Another squad arrived. This time it is Agrius himself. He's ready to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of gum. I'm going to be doing basically the exact same thing, except I am now targeting the unit that is already down with 1 pin. If I can hit them with sling net, that'll give them 3 total, and they'll never get up.
Oh, they're never getting up.
Space pineapple, right in the center. Once again, I'm only hitting on 1s because of extreme range. Nope,
Oh,
it's
hey,
a dud shot this time,
I'll
so the
take it.
exact opposite. Now I still have 4 guys with mag guns that could potentially cause a single pin. Once again, the mag guns are only hitting on 3 or lower. Oh, I completely whiffed you, Sergey.
All right,
So
I'll take it.
yeah, there you go.
There's
There's.
possible luck.
It's me again.
The Freeborn.
I'm gonna be doing another very similar order. Damari squad advancing on but from this extreme edge right over here.
Yes, extreme.
I will be targeting the exact same unit that already has 2 pins, still only hitting on a 1. Oh, it's another dud.
Man,
wow.
Extreme luck again.
But I still have 3 mag guns, hitting on 3s again. Ooh, thank God I hit you 1 time. So I'm gonna cause 1 pin. Now you can take that on your leader, and you're at +2 res. Yeah, you're 1, you're fine.
It's the Freeborn.
Yep.
Brother.
I mean, I'm a creature of habit. My last unit is going to advance onto the field, and it's going to fire at the Concord unit that has a single pin and is down. Space Pineapple in the direct center. Hopefully this squad packed its ammunition a little bit better. A 7, so that is a miss. Now it's going to deviate a full D10 inches. So 4 inches to the, I think it'll most likely hit still.
Yeah.
4 inches, matching the dice.
And it hits, just barely, but that's a hit.
So that's 2 pins from the sling net, which is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Now let's see what those 4 mag guns can pull off. So I do hit once, but he is down this time around, so I do have to re-roll. Oh my God, I got a 1. Ooh.
I mean, no, you can get rid of my, and here's Plinko and Spotter.
Yeah, because I'm at strike value 1, but you're up 2 res, so you're gonna be at 9s down to 8s. So I'm just gonna kill your spotter. Yep.
Freeborn again.
Well, the only units I have left are my X-Launcher teams. So my X-Launcher teams are going to advance. They're not actually occupying this. I just it looks cool. So there's gonna be -2 to shoot over for both of us. But it's not gonna matter here in a minute. So I'll be doing the firing order, the advance order into the unit with 3 pins that has not gone yet.
That makes a heck of a lot of sense.
Now, I was considering scramble ammo, but the fact that I'm deviating 10 inches, it's just not good. And I don't want to do net, because net can only cause a maximum of 4 pins. So I'm going to shoot a normal round with the intention of adding 1 pin and maybe killing someone. So I'll aim at the centermost guy once more. And once more, I'm only hitting on a 1. Oh my God.
Hey now.
So direct hit. It causes a pin.
Correct?
And it's a D5 hits, which I roll a 7. So I think that's 3 hits? Because no, it's 4 hits. 7 and 8 is 4.
Yeah.
Jeez.
My res is up to 8 because it's an overhead explosion, and I have hyperlight armor, but it's down to 7 because it's strike value 1, and I'm taking 1 on everybody except for my plasma lance. Oh!
So 1's dead no matter what.
1's dead. Okay, just 1's dead. Oh.
Okay, so now you must take a command test because you have 4 guys and 4 pins. And
we're
down.
We're down.
Oh my God.
Well, it is just a whirlwind of flying Concord limbs and robot bits over on the Concord side of the field. How am I going to dig myself out of this one? It's me. I am obviously bringing my mini-probes onto the field. I really need them.
2 on 1 unit.
Well, hopefully I'll split the difference there and get 2 on both of those.
Well, yeah, it's 5 inches, so you're probably fine.
I'll put.
Ooh, it is important to note though, Sergey, position them with the 3 inches of a scrambler round in mind.
Yes.
Because if they're within the scramble area of the scramble round, they don't work.
Yes.
Okay, well, you might as well pull another dice.
Yeah. Oh.
The back foot
My
on this
aching
one.
spine. It's you.
I only got 1 dice left. I only have 1 unit left. So my other X-Launcher team is just mirroring these guys. So they're gonna move up. So they're not occupying the wall, but they're hugged within it. And I'm going to drop a regular round on his unit with 3 pins that is already down. I'm gonna aim right at the center guy once again, and I'm only hitting on a 1. Oh my God.
What?
Jeez Louise. So, but now, okay, so it causes a pin no matter what. Well, not no matter what, but let's see. I cause a D5 hits. Oh!
You can't roll anything but once. This
but
one is bad.
This is bad because it's halved because of them. So I cause no hits, no pin. It is what it is.
For my very first order of this game, this is actually the first time I've touched a measuring tape all game. I'm going to advance onto the field with these Concord. I have a really nice open shot towards Kevin's dudes. This guy's, he's industrious. He's getting up on the barrel. And I will be able to shoot one and lance the other, both completely unimpeded.
Okay.
I'll be placing 4 shots into this unit, and I'll be placing my 1 single lance all the way over here.
That makes sense. They're not behind cover. Let's see. Hopefully my luck is gonna not get me killed.
I am at 3s and 2s. And I miss all of them.
And you can't reroll a 10.
Yep, so no, all misses. Oh, this is going bad for the Concord, boys.
It's extreme range. It's the worst.
Well, my entire army is down, so I need to roll some dice.
Yeah.
Akimbo will not use up. Okay, thank God.
So he loses
Okay.
his pen and gets his dice back. A 4 or lower.
Nope,
So
they're
they
down.
lose a pin and you stay down. 5
This
or
is
lower.
a 5. No.
So
they
they
all
lose a
stay
pin.
down.
That's a nightmare for Sergey.
Yep. In the arms of the angels, the Concord are going to lose. The Freeborn have burst onto the field, raining fire down on the Concord. Can the Concord survive this withering onslaught? Forecasts say no.
Well, Sergey was really hoping to get some more dice back, but he didn't. It's still 3v6 going into turn 2. Turn 2, dice 1.
It's gonna be me, come on.
No, it's
No,
not.
of course not.
So let's see what to do first. I must take advantage of my current position, which is a very good position.
A very good
So
position.
I'm going to be doing a fire order with that X-Launcher team and aim at the completely unscathed unit, who is just, I mean, he's standing on that barrel. He's arrogant. I don't know what he's thinking.
He knows that he's gonna win this.
Right
fight.
in the center. I'm still only hitting on 1s. So I miss, but it only deviates a D5 this time.
Ooh, it's gonna miss.
It's 5 inches, but I'm actually gonna have to measure this
Yeah,
one.
you might actually hit this unit here. I don't know though.
So unfortunately, deviating 5 inches is deviating 5 inches. It's
Yep.
way off base. So I actually miss with that first attack.
It hits the med probes, but they cannot be pinned.
I'm gonna screw this up somehow. I know it. It's you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a fire order before you put a million pins on me. I am going to do a fire order. The reason why is that if I just turtle down,
Yeah. You're gonna get
I'm
shot to oblivion.
playing to lose essentially, because he's just pinning me. He's not even trying to kill me. So I gotta try to spread some pins. I gotta try to kill some dudes.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So you're gonna be using your completely unscathed guy,
Yeah.
barrel man.
They call him
The brave.
Barrel Bill.
Yeah, he's just spitting. Who you're gonna shoot at the same?
Yeah, 4 shots and the
And
one
one
shot.
shot.
I'm
I
at
can't see his
4s and
streams.
3s this time, which is significantly better.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens.
4s and 3s. Oh, that is way better. Okay, that's what 2.
Oh my God! You hit with the lance.
Yep. Nope,
Okay.
just 1 and 1. I don't care. That's great.
Okay, so the lance is strike value 4. My armor is putting me down to 2s, and the this is strike value 2, putting me down to 4s. So I am going to attempt to take the plasma carbine shot on my leader of the unit, and then
Okay.
this one is I'm just gonna push an armor guy in because
That's right.
he's doomed. So 4s and 2s.
Oh, come on!
What?
Oh, I hate you so much. Table flip! Well, alright. So he's the Iron Jaw Freeborn.
I shouldn't be rewarded for pushing my underlings in front of the leaders, but I consistently.
It always works for you. It worked for you with the Outcast last time, too.
So the next dice is gonna be me.
Yep.
My next X-Launcher team will also perform a fire order, but this time I will be dropping a scramble round behind these dudes. So I'm gonna attempt to put a scramble round right about there. Now it's 3 inches is the effective range. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have it right there.
That makes sense.
I'm still only hitting on a 1 because of all the crazy stuff in the way. So 4 misses. It's gonna deviate a D5, unfortunately. So 3 inches that way. So
Okay, that's gonna
it's
be-
probably not gonna do a whole
We'll
lot.
see.
So it goes right here. The nice thing is that what it does do, well actually, so it's currently affecting the backmost person, which means that the battlefield, his spotter, and this med probe don't currently work. So I guess it's
something.
It's something, I guess. Me again. I will first perform with my Damari that already has a pen. So I need to get a 7 or lower to take an order. Oh my God, I got it.
Yes! Oh!
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, yes, my chickens come to roost! I am a tactical mastermind.
I knew that was
I planned that 10 from the very beginning.
It's Freeborn again, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Roll a
with
10.
This order.
Roll a 10, you bitch.
Yes!
Ah! Ear.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding
All
me.
according to
Now it's
plan.
you.
Grandfather Zinch watches over me.
Oh my god.
Akimbo doesn't have range on anybody.
Yeah.
But so Kevin has like a wide proliferation of people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just spread my guys out a bit. I'm
Makes
just
sense.
going to kind of follow the edge of the board.
Oh wait, first you need to
Place
pass
my
a
guy
7
right
as well, you
here.
little turd.
Pass it.
On a 2.
Yep. And sprint check. I
Seven,
don't pass
so
this, so I just
you
I
keep the
keep
pin.
my pin with me. But then my fortress of drones follows me.
He's got his drone pals.
I know, it's just one dude with a pistol. He's like so heavily teched out.
Kevin! I will be using my Damari on the far right flank, my far right flank, to do an advanced order. They have no pins, so they're gonna follow. Whoop! In my final position, I will now fire all weapons into the already downed unit with 2 pins. I want him to stay down. I do not want order dice in the bag for Sergey. The overhead is first. I'm only hitting on 1s. Oh my god!
God. What
Again,
is
this
going
dice
on?
is done. I'm done with this dice.
If that, I can't tell if that was off camera. That was a 10.
Yeah.
That's all of my only rolls. Dude, I think that dice is heavily weighted.
I'm at least within long range, so now I have 4 mag guns, going to be hitting on 4s, and I have a plasma pistol that will hit on 3s. Oh,
That's pretty good.
Fire!
But I am down.
Yes. No!
Oh,
Complete whiff.
Yes, things are coming up. Concord. This is a good one. It's you again. So you have Damari, right?
Yeah, my last Damari squad on the far left flank is doing the exact same thing. Overhead first. It's sling net. Please just hit. I'm only hitting on 1 still. So 4. It deviates a full D10, however. 7 inches. So it ain't hitting. So I have 4 mag guns that are going to hit on 3s. 1 hit.
But I am down.
Oh, come on, luck. Yes!
Oh, you got me.
1 pin. Now, the problem is that you have 7 plus 2 for the barrier. So you're at 9 res down to 8 because of my strike value 1.
Yep. I'm good, and I don't have to take a command test because I'm not at anything relevant. I do have the last dice. It's just my med probes. I've just kind of shifted these guys a little bit to be in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
I've left this guy here.
What? With the scramble, do you want that?
Oh, whoops, sorry, I forgot
Yeah.
about the scramble. Boop, boop. And then 1 is following this guy.
Because 3 drone budgets
Dude,
now.
Akimbo, like, he's like one dude with like hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment. He is ready for action.
Okay, well, we got to do our down orders now.
Yeah.
So, first of all, you have 1 unit with 3 pins.
They
you
get up,
You get up and you lose 1 pin.
and then these guys have 4 pins, so it's a 50-50, and they stay down,
But they
but
do
they
lose
lose
a
a
pin.
pin. So it's slightly better than last turn. I'll
so
take
you're
it.
getting 1 dice and 1 squad back. Now I have 2 that went down.
Down orders.
So the one right here is a 7 or lower. So 2, I'm
Very good.
fine, and then 7 or lower on this one as well. And I
Oh,
got a
they stay
9.
down.
So they lose their pin but stay down. So
Thank you.
Sergey's luck is
Really
Yeah.
turning around. Like, really turning around.
almost forgot. It's a good old-fashioned Antares 50-50 to see if the scramble stays. And it's a 10, so it's gone.
The hellfire of the Freeborn washes over the Concord, but they remain unbent, unbowed. They are resurging with a battle cry of rage. Kevin needs a rabbit pal to help soothe his anxiety.
Going into turn 3, the Freeborn are now down 1 at 5 order dice, and the Concord have gotten an extra dice back in the bag, so they're at 4. So this is going to be, let's see. Ooh, I really would like this dice.
Ah, yes.
Sergey.
Concord. I will be doing a fire in order. I'm excited. I never get to go first. These guys are going. It's pretty much gonna be the same order as last time. I'm going to fire 4 shots into these guys, but because the other people are down, my last shot will go over here.
So the Damari and the Damari. Yep.
Alright, hopefully I make up for my lack of numbers by hitting 2 squads here.
Yay.
Oh, that was not bad. I hit twice. I do get a reroll, and I'm going to attempt to hit again. Oh! Woo! I got 2 luckies, one of which is with my lance. Both of them are going to go on Kevin's X launchers.
Yes, so the Lance X launcher only saves on a 2. So he is dead.
Thank goodness.
And then the next one is the red dice. I'll take the other one in the leader. So both of them are brought down to 4s. Oh, so the leader is fine, the X launcher is dead.
That's so
So you
That's
just
so
nipped
lucky.
both?
That's so lucky.
Well, Rick Priestley apparently would rather make Sergey happy today. Oh, God.
Concord again.
Damn you.
Pretty great. Akimbo is going to get into a better position.
Move the entire table. I didn't mean to, but you rolled a 2.
Okay. I lose my pen, and I'm just going to scuttle forward 10 inches, getting heavily behind these barriers here. And now I am just like, oh, I can't move the bed probe with me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's the Freeborn. Okay. I've decided to use my far right flank guys now. They've just lost their best buddy, the X launcher dude, and they have a pin, so I have to pass in a 7 or lower. And thank God I did.
Yeah, narrow.
So I lose that. Now I'm going to advance 5 inches down the field, and I'm going to try to punish those who murdered him. Or her, I don't know what the model was. My final position, and now I shall choose to shoot the gentleman. They already have 2 pins.
Yes, the gentleman scholars.
Yes. I was gonna shoot at the guys that have sniped my 2 X launchers out because I was very upset with them. But it's just, I need to put pins on these guys because they're gonna be able to shoot, and I'm in just a bad position with everybody else. Once again, 3s to hit. Nice.
Ooh, that was brutal.
Okay, so you don't have any other. Yeah, so
you can
it's
put
just.
on the plasma lance.
Oh yeah, lucky in the plasma lance. There you go.
For the lance, I'm good, and for my leader, I'm also good.
But you do take a pin,
That's the important bit.
and that's 3 pins, which is good.
Freeborn.
The punishment begins. Fire order! I refuse. I have to do some damage with one of these units, so I'm actually over to the left, to your left. I'm gonna fire at the guys that have had nothing happen to them yet, and I am going to use net ammunition to try to pin them 4 times. So obviously, I'm freaking aiming at Mr. Bravado here on top of the barrel.
Bravado Barrel Bill.
And I don't think I hit on anything but a 1 once more. So I miss, but it deviates only a D5 this time. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me!
So that's a 7.
It's 4 inches. Oh my lord, what is wrong? Do not worry, Commander. We have them zeroed in. Freeborn.
Kevin's just like staring into his black coffee.
I'm gonna see. I mean, they have like literally futuristic launchers, futuristic weird like headboard gizmos. We're not even that far away when it comes to modern combat. Let's see if we can do it. So fire order, net ammunition, same order as before. Well, I got too excited. I rolled a 2 off camera accidentally, so it didn't deviate for once. So I did hit, causing a pen, and then it causes a D3 extra pens. Okay, so, well, 2 pins, but you know what? At this point, with my luck, that's all I can muster. Okay, so we've had 6 shots. I hit once. I think I may have hit one more. I don't know. The rage is blinding me. So it's going to be Freeborn again, and I'm going to have to see if my Demario will move. I must continue to push forward. I've lost a whole turn being down, and I really would rather get up. So I'm going to try to do an advance with this unit right here, with my commander in it. I have to get a 7 or lower. I do. Thank God. Okay. So let's get trucking. I only got 5 men. Okay. Let's see what we can do, shall we?
Who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at the unit that you're looking at with 4 men and 3 pins. I want to try to put another pin on it, forcing a command roll. I only am within range of
I'm pretty
the
sure
mag
you're
guns.
4s.
Oh, I'm within 30. So now I can shoot, I'm hitting on 4s and 3s.
Oh, good shooting.
Okay, so.
I'm assuming the ones on the lance.
Yes, the one will be on the plasma lance, and yeah.
Plasma lance is fine.
I think you're fine, yeah.
And my leader, also fine. But I do get a pin, which means
4 lower.
I have a command test here.
Yes!
I'm
so
down.
You're down.
It's my probes. This is an easy one. I'm just boop,
Oh, okay.
Getting right there.
So Yokimbo has 4.
Actually, I'm gonna put it up
now.
here just in case.
Or 3. That's
just in case a melee happens and Akimbo slaughters a whole team like my Vipers of Health and Justice.
Oh, God bless. I got the last order dice. I got 1 Damari squad. They know what's going on. Oh my God. Well, most of them know what's going on. Come on. Come on.
This is why you're shooting. Is
Eyes forward. Eyes forward. B team. So I'm gonna do a run and a sprint to try to get some ground. So I'm gonna roll. Ooh, I got a 1.
Ooh, you can go.
Ooh, I'm taking a pin to go 5 extra inches.
That's
absolutely.
Totally legit. So you can go 20 inches now.
So they went.
You're like a Boromite.
Down orders for this turn. I got an 8. Oh
yeah.
my God! You got
Victory
to
for
be
the C3.
kidding. Wow. Okay.
Down order here.
Whoop.
Oh. Hey, I
kidding
removed
me.
2 pins, and then down order over here, and I remove 1 pin. So hey, both my guys get up with 2 pins, but still 2 pins is 2 pins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, God bless America.
The Concord have a surge of morale and all get to their feet, but they are still under heavy fire. Will they catch the Freeborn in a vulnerable no man's land of death and bullets?
Well, it's cinematic. I'll give it that. But unfortunately, the Concord have literally pulled it together in the most crucial turn of the game, I'd say, and it's 5v5 order dice.
Ah! God, I needed that dice.
Ooh! Let's give the old college try. Fire order into the unit defending Sergei's leftmost flank, aiming right for the center with regular ammunition. I'm only going to be hitting on 1 or 2 rather. So I miss. It's going to deviate. Oh, I think I hit you
That's
this
definitely
time.
gonna hit me. Yeah.
Well, let me make sure. Well, these guys have really nailed deviating by 4 inches. It's their shtick.
Yeah.
It's what they are known for, but this time it actually does hit. So no matter what, I am causing the 3rd pin that I wanted, but I'm also causing a D5 hits. Ooh, it's 4 hits.
Yeah.
So 4 hits this time.
7s?
Yes, I killed
Ooh,
1.
you did. But I get a reroll, and I'm good.
Oh yeah!
Akimbo is making his stand. He's advancing onto this barrier. And I'm going to place his battlefield right out here as much as I can. And I'm going to fire into this unit.
Damn you.
They will not take whatever they are trying to take from me.
5s to hit with a
5s to
reroll.
Hit? Just kidding, I wasn't at 5s. Kevin is just barely outside of 10 inches, putting me at long range. And I hit
you.
Yes.
Okay, so going back to what I was saying, I'm going to, I'm going to push another Rego guy in front of it and hopefully he survives. So 4 or lower.
Callous general.
Yay!
It always works
It
out
works!
for you, though.
But I do have 2 pins now, which is just abysmal news. It's me! My commander's unit is going to advance down the field 1 more time, 5 inches, and shoot at his unit that is standing on the barrel once more.
Brash Barrel Bill will eat your bullets like candy.
I hope he does. I'm within 30, so I'm at extreme range with the pistol and long range with my rifle, so I'm hitting on 3s and 4s.
So 2 hits?
2 hits. So you have to save on 6s.
Barrel Bill's obviously taking not counting that. No, I'm just throwing dice. What's wrong with me? Oh my god. Ooh, Barrel Bill. His Aravis.
Eat it. Yes!
Oh no, Barrel Bill!
So you take a 3rd pin and lose your commander.
Let this be a lesson to you, kids. When you are on a battlefield, stand behind the barrel, not on top of the barrel.
He's dead now.
He's dead now, and I take a pin.
Huzzah.
Concord.
Oh. What you gonna try to do?
I'm going to attempt to do an advance order here. I have to do an advance because not all of my guys can shoot who I want to shoot. So I need a 6. Nope.
Yes.
And I'm
I
down.
knew it.
I do lose a pin
that
then.
one. Yeah, 1 pin. Still in the game.
Concord. I'm just gonna punt it to my medi probes. They're not even gonna move. So let's just move right on to the next dice. Me again. Damn it.
Dang.
When punting doesn't work. I'll figure that out. Rally order. It's not ideal because he still has people to shoot at me, but I'm gonna rally with them and pass, and I'm going to find a D6 very quickly. Run like the wind. And remove all of
so
them.
all 3 pins are up. I saw that coming.
That's something. Concord. That's pretty lame. But I'm gonna just have to do another recovery order, even though you can hit
Roll
me.
a 10. Roll a 10. Roll a 10. Oh, come on, of all the good souls. Oh, 8?
8.
Dang it,
I'm
so
fine.
close.
And
Five,
then I remove them
you're
all.
good.
So I'm unpinned, but now you have the opportunity to pin me.
Yeah. Got all 3 of the last dice. I have to pull something out of my butt here because I'm not looking good. So first, an advanced order of my Darmari squad on the far right-hand side. Now, a lot of you are gonna be like, what are you doing, Kevin? There's only 2 turns left, you gotta be charging. There's no way. It's an impenetrable wall I'd be charging into. It's so insurmountable that I have to try to fight for a draw. So I'm gonna lay down some covering fire. There we go, coming up the field. So now my target and I are, oh, well, still within 30. So I'm gonna be hitting on 4s and 3s still. 3s and 4s. Oh, I hit you with the plasma pistol, Sergey.
Oh, what?
And I hit you with the normal gun.
That's actually pretty brutal. All right,
So those are the reds are strike value 1, the blue is strike value 2.
okay, so on a regular guy,
Yeah.
oof, but I get a
you
reroll, so I'm fine.
He's fine. Now what?
Oh, I don't have a leader, so that was a regular guy
So
who
he's
would
dead.
have been dead, but is fine.
Wait, no, he's not.
Oh yes, he's actually dead. He only has 7 res.
Oh.
He's a fighter.
One pin.
One pin?
Yeah, we're good.
Kevin is doing some damage.
Yeah. For my next order, it'll be a fire with the Zex launcher, using that ammunition into this single dude
Akimbo.
to try to give him 1,000,000 pins. So
I hope
I
you
think
miss.
I only hit on a 1. I missed on a
Miss,
4.
deviate.
2 inches. Oh yeah, I actually hit. For the
That
show.
is bad for me.
Okay, so it's 1 pin automatically. And that causes a
Roll
D3. 3! Yes!
Oh, boy.
Oh!
That's super duper bad.
So you must roll on a 4 or lower.
Can you roll it for me while I'm holding the camera?
Yes, and if you fail, you go down. Yes!
Oh no.
Oh, everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. Okay, so while you're looking at this angle,
Yeah.
now these
roll
guys.
Your command test.
Yes.
Fail.
I'm doing a run order and a sprint to charge him. I pass.
No.
I'm rolling the agility test. Oh yeah!
Oh, well, that doesn't do.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take a
don't
pin.
want to take the 1.
No, yeah, I'm gonna run 5 inches around. Now, the thing is that Sergey occupied this to get the accuracy negative away, and now I actually don't have to test to run over it, because I can just meet him at it.
Yep.
So, you're going down, Sergey.
Probably at this point.
I'm just gonna move the, so, what this means is, now, Sergey has a batter field, so that's -2 to hit.
No, it doesn't affect point blank shooting.
Oh, rough. So I have 4s to hit you with everything, and I'm gonna obviously be firing direct fire sling net ammo, and you have a plasma pistol that you get to fire after I fire,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
only hitting
-4.
on ones.
Yeah. 4s across the board. Oh
Wait, Why
yes.
did you roll so many dice?
'Cause I have six
you have 6
people.
people.
Yeah.
I'm used to you playing
So
Concord.
you're down. So I have to re-roll all of those.
Yes, but those are all hits.
That's
It's
insane.
really not boding well for me.
Please, 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 please do that again. Oh my god, so I hit you with you get 2 pins from point blank shooting, putting you up to 6 pins. And then I actually only hit you with 1 dice though.
Yeah.
So you have 1 save to make. Now you are at res 6 up to 8.
I'm good.
Yep, down to 7, so you're fine.
But I do have to take a command test here. Oh, I lose a pin. I'm hitting on 1s. I do get a reroll.
Wow.
No, okay, so I missed. Now
Okay.
you have to punch me 6
6
times in
times.
the face.
Now I charge, so I'm hitting on 6s with my normal folk, and then my leader is hitting on 7s because he has a plasma pistol, or she has a plasma pistol in this instance. So I hit on all 3 of those. So strike value 0 is the red, strike value 1 is the blue.
This is a fail, but I get a reroll. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay, so that was a swift loss. Well, Akimbo couldn't quite live up to the name. He got slaughtered. So Kevin will now be able to consolidate into this if he wants to get the objective.
Absolutely.
And yeah, now it becomes, can Kevin hold that and get
Yes.
the tie?
I'm just glad that the X launchers finally were able to synchronize 1-1-2 punch. That's all it needed apparently. So
Yeah.
right now it's a draw unless you do something. Okay, so we each have a single down unit. So these guys, let's see if they want to stay down. Maybe they're comfortable. Yeah, they're comfortable.
They're never
comfortable.
getting up.
Yeah, here, I'm just gonna look, there they go. They can sleep
They're
too.
sleeping.
Oh, they're so sleepy.
I have this down over here. And I do get up.
And lose your pin.
Yep, because I did not take whatever it is, the suppressant that they took.
They ate special brownies on the way over and they didn't know what was in them.
The line has been breached. The Freeborn surge into the whatever structure this is. But the Concord are awake and ready to start turning the rest of the Freeborn into pink mist and hamburger meat.
Turn 5, a crucial turn. The Concord have been reduced to 4 total for the rest of the game, and I have a Damar unit that just seems to want to not get up, so I only got 5. So let's see what happens. Turn 5, dice 1. Whoa! Freeborn. Look, can I pull it together? All I gotta do is hold Sergey out for like 1 turn, and I'll be able to squeeze out a draw. So, fire order.
Intense push for a draw I've ever seen.
Fire order with this unit into his middle unit that is still 4-man strong, and within charge distance of 2 turns, basically. So I'm gonna fire with that ammunition. I'm only hitting on, I think, a 1 or a 2. So I'm gonna aim at the green commander himself. I miss at a 7. It only deviates 2 inches.
Yep, that was for sure a hit.
So that's 1 pin automatically. There it is! Oh!
That's brutal.
Now you have to actually take a command test.
Yep. Oh.
5! Yes! You go down!
Oh no, that's so awful.
Oh, look at the Freeborn! I don't know.
Oh, it's the Freeborn.
Yes!
I don't like that.
Woo! There's only 1 unit on the field that can reach my point in 2 turns. If I can prevent him from running, I will have secured the draw. So I'm gonna be firing with my X-Launcher team a net round right into him. I will aim at the middlemost person. I'm only gonna be hitting on like a 1 or a 2, I'm almost positive. Oh, sorry. So that's a 6, that's a miss. And it's gonna deviate, a D5. Oh, 4 inches. So
That's definitely a miss.
Yeah, it's definitely a miss because it's like all the way over here. So, okay. The Damari that volunteered to use the X-Launcher, this is why you don't have like volunteer troops, because they were just like, I mean,
you're complaining about your guys, but for dudes that were like working at like, you know, the store yesterday, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're like shop clerks with explosives. Okay, so with this dice, I am going to do 1 more advance with these guys. They're just too far away to effectively charge the enemy in the following turn. So I'm gonna move them forward and really try to kill that 3-man team that I was not able to hit last turn. Like I'm basically at the halfway point in the field now. I am now within, doesn't matter, I'm still at long range, so I'm at 23. So I'm gonna be hitting on 3s and 4s again. Come on! Oh, I don't have that.
Ooh, that was not great shooting.
Nope, that was a miss on every shot. That advance order made no sense. I should have just stood still and fired.
Yeah.
It's the Concord finally.
Okay.
So now your unit can do something before I do something to it.
Yeah. I will be doing a sprint order.
Yes.
These guys need to pass a command test, and they do. And they have to pass a sprint test as well, which they don't. So they're just running with their pin.
Running with the devil. I don't know why that made me think of that. So you got 3-man team, no leader, still got the plasma lance in there.
And still
One
have
pin,
the
and you got a
spotter.
spotter.
Yep.
Kevin! So these poor bastards are all the way to the far right. They're literally at effective range. I can only assume at Sergey's guys that have not gone, but you know what? They're just gonna have to take their licks. They're gonna do a fire order, aiming at the middle unit instead of the closest, because I'm not gonna beat the closest, and hopefully get a 5th and 6th pin on that unit. The fire order means I'm hit on 5s and 4s. Oh. Come on, that's not good. That's not good. Reroll because he's down. Yes! My plasma pistol made it through!
Of course it did.
So strike value 2, but that just...
I'm fine.
Yeah, you do take a pen,
Yeah.
so now you must pass on a...
Yeah, no,
yes,
okay.
so you took another pin.
Yeah, because I got double force
So
down.
you have 6 total pins.
Brutal. Kevin!
Yes! That's like, I think that's my last order dice. It is my last order dice.
Who even is it?
It's my guys in the point.
Oh, throwing stuff.
Okay, so this is kind of risky because I could lose if this goes poorly, but I might just not even pass. So I'm going to do a run, a sprint, and charge Sergey's 3-man team that's attempting to take his position
They're emboldened after they kicked one single guy
Yes.
to death.
So 7s or lower. Oh, never
Nope.
mind.
Okay,
I'm
they're down.
Okay, so never mind. That's done. So that's done with. Sergey has the last 2 order dice in the back. Got one last guy, Sergey.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
For my final order, I'll be using these guys. I'm going to perform a firing order.
Okay.
Most of my shots, so 3 plasma carbines and 1 X-sling using net ammo is going to
Or
fire.
sling net ammo,
Sling
yeah.
net ammo is going to fire into this unit here.
Okay.
My lance is going all the way down here, and hopefully.
Insult to injury?
Yeah, exactly. I just want to keep them down. You know what I mean?
So what's the lance hitting on?
The
That's
lance is hitting
extreme
on, like,
range and
2s.
inaccurate.
Yeah, it's extreme, inaccurate. Actually,
4s.
it's 3s.
4s, because you got 6s with the fire order. -3 is 3. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3s.
3s.
Okay.
Yellow dice is the lance.
Hey!
That was pretty good though. And I get to re-roll one of these. Oh yeah, my spotter's dead.
Yeah.
Either way, I would have missed. So I did hit you with my sling net.
So that's 2 pins out of
Hitting you with net ammo and just 1 shot, which is not going to be enough to push you to any sort of threshold.
But we'll see. It's strike value 2, so I'm at 4s. I'll take it on my leader. Nope.
Dead?
He's good! So I got 2
so,
pins.
Yeah, I just put 2 pins on you, so that's pretty irrelevant. My final dice is going to my med probes. They're just going to kind of converge over here because this is the only relevant unit anymore.
So now you get 3 rolls.
I'll put it in the center here, so it's like at least they're hitting both people as much as they can.
Dang, I really was hoping you would not spread them out. I was gonna say some
Yeah,
scramble your way.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so now it's just down to can
Let's
can
do
somebody kill somebody.
some down orders. So my guys at the point down order 1. I'm good, so I get that dice back. These guys who are literally sleeping.
Come on, stay down.
Ah!
Yes, dude. They really got
Oh, this guy was like,
special
maybe.
brownies,
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then
I have a down order.
you got
over
a
here,
down order with. You have to roll a 1 or a 2.
and I
didn't,
rolled an
so you
8,
lose a
so they're
pin.
yeah, they're out of the game.
Okay. Well, let's turn 6.
It has all come down to this. The Freeborn, clutching on to the point that they have taken, while they stare down the barrel of a plasma carbine. Can they hold the line that they have themselves broken?
And here we find ourselves in the final turn of this battle. 5v4. Let it be finished. It is now turn 6.
Please be me. Oh, come on! You always get the initiative.
Well, I have more dice.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I don't know what to do, Sergey. It's a fire order! I will be
Yes.
lobbing net ammunition into that unit.
Yeah, that's
desperately
the
trying
only
to keep
relevant
them.
unit.
I was just saying, it's like, this is the most important.
This
here.
could be pivotal.
Okay, so I'm going to aim for this dude, okay? I'm going to miss with a 3. I'm going to deviate.
Deviate away. Oh, thank
Oh
goodness.
my
All right.
god,
That's
4
a huge
inches.
lift. Yep.
Wow.
Woo! Pull that dice. Pull that dice. I'm not even cutting. Just pull it. I want to know what happens. Oh, what? Of course it is.
Same order. Fire.
Okay.
Oh god. Same target. Rolling. A 2. I think I hit. No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, because you have intervening.
4 inches.
Oh, it's
Again.
another whiff. Thank
Literally.
goodness.
What in
You
the
are
hell?
Barely consistent with rolling 7s and 8s today.
Oh my
It's
god.
Kevin again.
Okay, I didn't want this to happen, but the only thing I can do is charge with my unit with no pins at his 3-man squad that has a single pin, even though it's clustered in med probes. It's literally my only chance. Okay, so I have to do a sprint test because there's no way that's 10 inches. So I'm gonna do a sprint. I got a 7, so I get a pin. So we are literally even on the pins.
It's just a punch
Maybe.
festeroo.
So we're gonna do point blank shooting, and I have sling net. I'm gonna be firing directly. I have a plasma pistol and 4 mag guns, all hitting on 4s.
And I'm going to be firing dispersed shots, just
3s.
trying to hit you 6 times. Yep.
Yep. Okay. All on 4s. Oh man, darn
That was
it.
pretty decent.
That's
You
still
hit
pretty
twice.
good, yeah. So you're definitely getting a pin no matter what, and you have to save on It's just you have 2 guys, yeah. Oh, nice.
Reroll. I'm good.
Okay.
But I do get a pin, and then I'm hitting you on 3s across the board.
You only hit twice.
Hit
and you
twice.
Reroll.
Oh god, I hope.
I sprinted.
I hope.
Damn
Yes.
you.
Okay, got you. That's what I needed. No, you're at 6s.
So leader, I'm good. So now, I'm gonna hit with 6s on my normal dudes because they charged, and my leader has a plasma pistol, so he hits on 7s. Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I
That was
hit
pretty strong.
4 times.
Okay.
So one of your guys has to take 2. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, but he can re-roll both of them.
No, he can't, because he can only reroll 1 failed on 1 individual.
Why?
Because he does.
Oh yeah, no,
So
okay,
he's
so
dead.
he is dead.
So I'll say don't waste your
Yeah.
reroll.
He's
good.
fine. He's
dead.
dead, but
He's
he's dead. Oh, so you've killed 2 guys, but I do get to strike back
Yes,
here.
you do.
And I hit Kevin
Twice.
actually twice, yeah.
So I'm gonna take it on a leader and a regular non-X launcher guy, and it's 6s. So I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, you and then I have to take a command test. And you okay. So that is
Oh. Okay.
Well, the bullies of Barrel Rider Bill's squad have finally fallen. And that marks just a draw. There's nothing
no
that
way.
I can do
Yeah.
to prevent Kevin
All of
from
these
having
guys.
that 1 point. There's nothing Kevin can do to change the fact that I have all of my points.
Well, I mean, I guess I could technically, if I rolled a 1 on a sprint.
Okay, yeah, roll
So,
once.
well,
yeah.
first of all, I would have to take an order. Oh my God, I would. I would lose 2 order dice.
Okay, roll your sprint. No.
No, okay.
Well, and roll theirs too. So let's see if they would get a 1. No. Okay.
No, okay.
So the game's over.
Yeah, so the game is basically over. So
And
that
it
was a draw.
These chairs are luxurious.
Yeah, I feel like an evil villain in a Bond movie, and I like it.
Yes, I can agree with that. Well, that was fun.
That was
It was-
the
no.
hardest fought tie of all time.
And
I thought I was going to just get crushed under the boot of Freeborn at the beginning there.
literally turn 2 was such a foible turn.
Yeah, it
That-
was. It went so the first turn went so
Yeah.
catastrophically well for you, and the
Mhm.
second turn went so catastrophically
Oh,
bad for you.
It was a nightmare. Everything was set in place. You were hurt by the sonic attack, and then I just could not get my guys to perform. I mean, the unit closed. They're like,
Yeah, like what? Like
they were like down for the whole game
and
for
then
no
there was
reason.
like
They
no
took
reason.
1 pin.
Yeah, they like saw gunfire. They're like, oh,
I mean,
baby
when-
soldiering's not for us.
Yeah, when one of your buddy gets like just straight whomped by like a plasma beam, I
Okay,
guess.
that's entirely fair. I personally have never seen someone whomped by a plasma
never.
beam. I can imagine it would probably rattle my
Yeah.
cage a bit.
Now, I will say, observations from this fight, though, is that the Concord have once again proven that they are, like, so hard to get out of a defense position.
Yeah, Concord are
Yeah.
a deceptively, like, not really very punchy army. Not as punchy as you would think they would be, and much more defensive
Yeah.
than you
Well,
would think
they unfortunately have to deal with having a lot of pens, which is most of the case because they're always outnumbered.
Yeah.
But, you know, even in the brief shooting, the split fire mechanic does help compensate for that. But, once again, spotter drones obviously are one of the more important auxiliary choices for obvious reasons. But, with the fact that most of the Concord already have spotter drones to make their own functionality work better, you don't really have to have a spotter probe as often as you should be taking medi-probes.
Oh, medi-probes are the best.
Absolutely required, because they just make
Yeah.
what little troops you bring to the battlefield nigh impossible to
Yeah,
kill.
well, and when you already have such hyperlight armor is really good armor.
Mhm.
So when you
Oh,
add
yeah.
when you add the fact that they have the mini probe, it really turns the army into like
Yeah.
space dwarves almost.
It's
and,
insane,
yeah.
I mean, well, because once again, I didn't kill anybody at the end.
no,
I only shot to
only in
death
close combat, but that
2
was,
individuals. I think. Yeah, your captain
Yeah.
and like 1 guy from that unit.
And the sonic
Everything
attack
else
was
was
the rest
pinned
of
out.
it.
Yeah, the sonic attack and
Yeah.
everything else. Yeah, and so there was only 2 Freeborn individuals who died in this fight, and only 1 squad plus an extra
Yeah.
Concord individuals died. So but it wasn't very bloody, but it was still like it was a hard fought draw, like you said, and it's one of those things. Like now, granted, my force wasn't like super balanced; it was very simple.
It was
if
simple, but
yeah.
it was like, I think it was a good force. I don't think there's anything wrong
I mean,
with that
sometimes
force.
I would say that the X launchers can be deceptively inaccurate if you roll high the whole time.
Yeah,
I did.
That was, you
Yeah.
were particularly unlucky with.
Well, there's a lot of dud shots in there too. But
Lot of
once
dud
again, it's that they're very, very good. There's nothing to say about
Yeah.
that. But once again, even with 2, you can't necessarily solely
Yeah.
rely on X launcher's performance because they
Absolutely.
can.
Well, that's Antares in general. Like, Antares is kind of like you're in the muck and the mire. Nothing's gonna go exactly how you think it is. Nothing's going to be like a pristine like gambit that you pull off.
Yeah.
Because it's not. There's too much variance. It's not gonna happen. It's all about making the best of the crappy situation that you find yourself in because your explosives decided not to go off.
Yeah. But I will say, I will not have it any other way. And even though it's super
it's
corny,
great. Yeah.
I personally regard Gates of Antares as the best war game. Well, I've not played them all, but in
Yeah.
my opinion, it's my favorite. It's
Oh
the
yeah.
best, better way of saying that.
It's incredible.
But-
game. Yeah.
And it's because that aspect alone makes it a much more enjoyable experience if you're someone like us who likes tactics, because it really does simulate true battle. Like, your guys can't just run across the field. Like, you get mugged, all mired down by incoming enemy fire and stuff. So it's like, it's frustrating sometimes, but once again, like you said, it's like,
Oh yeah, totally.
having
yeah.
any combos go off is just like, makes you feel like an ultimate badass.
Oh yeah, yeah. When
And-
you get that like perfect 1-2 punch, it's like,
That rabbit is eating that rulebook.
oh no,
Get it?
oh no, stop.
Okay, there might be a bit of a rabbit chunk out of that book, but disaster averted. Fast little bastards.
They're very fast.
Either way.
They would have the fast special rule. They're jet like
Absolutely.
fast. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed producing it for you. And if you want to help support the channel in its battle against the algorithm that controls our very popularity, you can do it really simply by at least liking the video. If you want to leave a comment down below, even better. Make sure to ring the bell to get notifications for when our content comes out. Share it with people who might like it. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe! We'd love to have you.
If you want to support the channel even further, you can click the affiliate link right beneath this video. It'll take you to the Warlord store, and anything you purchase there will give me and Kevin a small commission.
But if you want to help support our channel in the best way possible, you should consider joining our Patreon campaign. Every pledge from each of our patrons is just, it's so much help to supporting this channel. It's really the lifeblood. And it gets us one step closer every time to being able to focus on this channel 100%.
And as always, we have to give a special thanks to our tabletop lords and ladies, Nick Hobbs,
Elizabeth Allen,
Will Connell,
and Michael Crow,
and our tabletop warlord,
Knight Silver,
and our tabletop emperor, John Roberts.
I always salute with both hands.
It's
like
that's how much respect he is owed.
honor.
The channel wouldn't be the same without you guys.
And as always, we will see you on the tabletop.